Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Before we look at the specific strategies, let's quickly look at the background of H&M. H&M was founded way back in 1947 by a Swedish entrepreneur named Erling Persson in Vastara, Sweden. When it first started, the store only sold women's clothing and it was called Hennes, which means hearse in Sweden. Then the company changed its name to Hennes and Mauritz, which is in short H&M, in 1968 after buying a hunting apparel retailer named Mauritz Wilfers. So this acquisition allowed them to start selling menswear and children's clothing as well. Today, H&M is the second largest clothing retailer in the entire world. They operate over 4,000 stores in more than 70 global markets, employing over 140,000 people. So their core business philosophy has always stayed the same, which is to offer fashion and quality at the best price in a sustainable way. Now that we know who H&M is, let's look at the business level strategy that they use to make their profits. To understand how H&M works, we have to look at two different strategies, which is first their business level strategy, which shows how they compete in the market to make profits. Second, their corporate level strategies, which show how the company grows over time. Let's start with the business level strategy. H&M uses a strategy called cost leadership. This simply means that they focus on being a low-cost leader for a very large group of customers. We all know that H&M as a leader in fast fashion, so their main goal is to take the latest fashion trend from the runway and bring them into regular stores as fast as possible with the price that almost anyone can afford. So they do this by keeping their manufacturing costs low and running a highly efficient supply chain. Next is the corporate level strategy, which focuses on how H&M grows. H&M uses horizontal integration and related diversification to expand. So horizontal integration means that they expand globally by opening thousands of brick and mortar stores and growing their e-commerce presence across different countries, which directly acquiring market share in the retail apparel sector. Next is related diversification, which is instead of just growing the main H&M brand, the company has created a family of different brands. Each brand targets a different type of customer. So for example, we have COS, which focuses on high-end minimalist styles for people who are willing to pay a bit more. Next, we have Monkey, which targeted younger customers with fun streetwear styles. Last but not least, we have H&M Home, which they had expanded their reach into house decoration. So by doing this, they can grow their business across the globe by appealing to many different types of customers. Now, why is H&M motivated to use these strategies? Let's look at the reasons for their low-cost business strategy first. So the first reason is that they want to win the mass market. Most everyday shoppers are very sensitive to prices. So by keeping their prices low, H&M ensures that millions of people buy from them daily. Next, they want to get cheaper deals from suppliers. Because H&M is so huge, they buy clothing materials in massive amount. This huge buying powers allows them to get the lowest prices from supplier, which keeps their own costs down. Last but not least, they want to beat the competition. It is very easy for a customer to walk out of H&M and go to another clothing store. So by having low prices, it makes it very hard for rival brands to steal H&M's customers. Finally, what motivates H&M to grow using multiple different brands? First, they want to reach new customers. The standard H&M brand is mostly for budget-conscious youth. So by opening stores like COS, they can attract older, wealthier shoppers who would not normally buy from H&M. Next, they want to reduce their business risk. Fashion trends change very fast. The main H&M brands has a bad sales year. There are other brands like COS or Monkey can help bring in the money and keep the parent company safe. Last but not least, they want to save their money by sharing resources. Managing many brands under one big company allows them to share the same delivery trucks, the same warehouses, as well as software systems. This saves the whole company a lot of money.
I will discuss about the possible reasons why the outcomes of the adopted strategies did not turn out as planned or targeted. Looking at the H&M business level strategy, several factors prevent the company from achieving its intended outcomes. First, H&M attempts to balance cost leadership and differentiation by offering affordable fashion while investing in sustainability initiatives. However, the initiatives such as the use of sustainable materials and the environmental commitments increased operating costs, making it more difficult to maintain a strong low-cost advantage. Second, H&M introduced initiatives such as conscious collection and garment recycling programs to strengthen its brand image. However, criticism and allegation of the greenwashing reduced the credibility of these sustainable efforts, limiting the effectiveness of its differentiation strategy. Third, the fast fashion industry had entered a more mature and competitive stage. Competitors such as Zara and Uniqlo also offered a trendy product and sustainability initiative, making it harder for H&M to stand out and grow its market share. Finally, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the H&M global sourcing and the production activities. This disruption creates operational challenge and reduced the efficiency of the company's cost leadership strategy. At the corporate level, H&M also faced several challenges that limited the success of its expansion strategy. First, H&M expanded into 74 countries with expectation that international diversification would create a synergy and reduce the business risk. However, despite its global presence, the company experienced 20% decline in net sales during 2020. This suggests that expected benefit from diversification were not strong enough to protect the company from a global economic shock. Second, H&M expanded aggressively to approximate 5,000 stores worldwide. While this increased the market presence, it also increased the operational cost and management complexity. As the market conditions change, this extensive store network becomes increasingly difficult to sustain. Third, H&M growth strategy relied heavily on physical retail stores. However, consumer behavior shifted rapidly towards online shopping, especially during the pandemic. As a result, many stores are forced to close, reducing the effectiveness of the company's expansion strategy. Finally, managing thousands of stores and suppliers across numerous countries creates a significant operational challenges. The complexity of maintaining efficiency and sustainability standards across such a large network reduces the H&M ability to respond quickly to the changing market conditions.
Now, I will continue to the next part, which is the stages of industry life cycle, which relates to the H&M business level strategy or corporate level strategy. For this part, we choose business level strategy (BLS), which is how the company to maintain and increase their profit. The stage in industry life cycle that we can relate to H&M business level strategy is at maturity stage. When the business is on peak sales, H&M took the opportunity to make profits and compete within fashion industry. They use cost leadership strategy to maintaining and increase their profit by offering fashionable clothes at affordable price to attract many consumers. H&M has made mass production of clothes to incur lower manufacturing costs. They also outsourcing production to low-cost countries and manage their supply chain efficiently to control the cost to remain competitive in the market. Although H&M focuses on low prices, it also differentiates itself from competitors. H&M create uniqueness since other competitors sell similar products. H&M differentiates itself through their unique fashionable design, marketing campaign, and also customer online shopping experience. This differentiation strategy has maintained their customers' interest and trust to their brand. H&M has also adopted digital and omni-channel strategy by strengthening their digital online shopping platform, which are official website and application to improve customer shopping experience. By doing that, H&M can improve their efficiency, can reach more customers, fulfill customers' needs, especially for customers who prefer online shopping rather than going to physical store to purchase. This strategy also allows H&M to compete with other online fashion retailers since digital platform provide convenience to the customers and also the competitors. The other stage in industry life cycle that we can relate to H&M business level strategy is during decline stage. Since fast fashion industry is facing major criticism regarding environmental pollution, textile waste, carbon emissions, overconsumption, and poor labor practices, H&M's sustainability differentiation strategy is very important. As consumer awareness increase, traditional fast fashion business models become less attractive. So, instead of following the traditional buy use, throw away fast fashion model, H&M tried to modernize its business approach. H&M introduced recycling programs where customers can return old clothes and recycle old or unwanted garments to reduce textile waste and promote circular fashion. This helps renew customer trust and brand relevance. H&M has increased the use of recycled and sustainable materials like organic cotton, recycled polyester, and sustainable fabrics to reduce environmental impact while attracting environmentally conscious consumers. This creates competitive advantage because customers may perceive H&M as environmentally friendly compared to other brands. Lastly, H&M consistently promoting and marketing their branding through brand campaign, advertisement, and green branding to promote them as environmentally friendly, socially responsible, and to create positive brand image to keep sustained in the market during their decline stage.
Next, I will explain on how the concept of outsourcing and strategic alliance may contribute value to H&M. First of all, outsourcing refers to the practice of hiring external suppliers to produce goods or services instead of purchasing them internally. H&M does not own any factories to manufacture its clothing products. Instead, the company depends heavily on suppliers and manufacturers from countries such as Bangladesh and China to manufacture at lower cost. Their inventory is purchased from nearly 800 suppliers. This outsourcing strategy contributes significant value to H&M because it allows the company to reduce production transportation and labor costs. Labor costs in Bangladesh and China are much cheaper compared to Europe or other developed nations. As a result, H&M can produce clothing at lower cost and sell fashionable products at affordable prices to customers worldwide. This supports H&M's fast fashion business model and can compete with other larger brands such as Zara and Uniqlo. Next, it enables H&M to quickly respond to changing fashion trends and maintain its fast fashion business model, which aligns with H&M's business strategy. Other than that, H&M can focus more on its core competencies such as fashion design, branding, marketing, and retail management instead of spending resources on factory operations. In addition, outsourcing helps H&M achieve flexibility in production. Since fashion trends change rapidly, H&M needs the ability to increase or decrease production quickly depending on customer demand. H&M can adjust production volume more efficiently than if the company owned all factories itself. Next, strategic alliance refers to cooperation between two or more organizations to achieve mutual goals without forming a new company. For example, in 2014, strategic alliance can be seen through the company's collaboration with Canopy, a forest conservation non-profit organization, to ensure raw material sourcing would not harm endangered forests. In addition, the H&M Foundation agreed to a 5-year partnership with the Hong Kong Research Institute of Textile and Apparel to explore sustainable textile development under the title Planet First, and they also introduced green machine. Other than that, H&M had signed a new agreement called the International Accord for Health and Safety in the Textile and Garment Industry to promote a safe work environment. This has contributed value to H&M in several ways. Firstly, they help improve the company's reputation and brand image. As we all know, fashion industry often receive criticism about pollution, waste, and unethical labor practices. Through alliance with sustainability organizations such as Canopy, H&M demonstrates commitment to environmental responsibility. This helps increase customer trust and loyalty, especially among environmentally conscious consumers. Secondly, strategic alliance increase innovation and sustainability improvement. For instance, H&M had introduced green machine, which separates mixed fibers to respin existing textile into new materials. This helps H&M gain access to new ideas, technologies, and environmentally friendly materials and reduce negative environmental impact. At the same time, it helps H&M to keep sustained to compete with other competitors such as Zara and Uniqlo. Lastly, strategic alliance with International Accord for Health and Safety help H&M manage risks and challenges associated with environmental and social responsibility to promote safe work environment. For example, since H&M has less direct influence toward workers who produce their products, H&M take initiative to work closely with their supply chain to make sure suppliers comply with international labor standards.
Next, I will explain about the other relevant industry issues that H&M should consider for their future strategic direction. The first industry issue is the shift from linear to circular economy frameworks. Historically, the fast fashion industry has thrived on the linear economy, which has caused an overwhelming textile waste. The industry is increasingly calling out the sustainable fast fashion efforts as the surface level marketing and the global regulatory bodies are actively transitioning from voluntary sustainability guidelines to legally binding extended producers responsibility law. This creates conflict for H&M as their cost leadership business model relies on high garment volume and cheap non-biodegradable synthetic textile. Under these incoming laws, companies will be legally and financially penalized for the textile waste they generate throughout their entire product life cycle. So in order to thrive, H&M should consider investing in closed-loop technology, for example the textile recycling technology. The company can also shift from selling more units to developing new revenue streams, such as launching garment resale and repair platform. The second industry issue is the threat of ultra-fast fashion. The core issue is that the digital native giant like Shein have bypassed traditional retail by utilizing AI algorithms to instantly capture social media trends and test them via hyper-flexible micro-batch manufacturing network. This has created threats to H&M as the company relies on outsourcing to massive factories in distant hubs, which results in long production lead times and unable to match the speed or pricing of the digital rivals. As a result, it may trap H&M in the middle as H&M cannot compete in a price war against data-driven micro-factories, and the company also lacks the premium quality reputation of higher-end alternative brands. To prevent that, H&M should consider diversifying and regionalizing the supply network closer to the primary retail markets and also focus on enhancing product value over volume. Instead of competing solely in price, H&M should encourage its brand around timeless, durable, and ethically sourced wardrobe essentials.
I just had to let you know you're She is happy, baby, she is